Right, there you go. Hopefully it has fixed the stream. There you go. There you go. I'm getting back to the connection. I don't know what actually happened, but right now everything's fine. Okay. Everything seems good. I don't know what actually happened, but at least everything is perfectly fine. Right. Alright, let's continue. I guess we might as well just continue our stream as usual.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, wait. There's something.
Cherish every gain.
You hear a strange static noise in the distance, as if a low-frequency humming sound was echoing through the air. Instantly, with those. What's that? Genuine. Let's give it another go. Low frequencies to level biological response. What if I said interferes to half? Waveband coverage. Convergence rate at 67, 70, 75. Instead of increasing. It's working! What are you doing? Shh. Be quiet, it's a crucial moment. You and I? Thing? Song? Sky? What's that supposed to be? And what's the last word? Love? Sorrow? No, hold it. I need to hear the book one more time. I didn't catch all of it. Too late, the signal's already gone. So, you're Jinwei, right? I am. Yet I don't believe you and I are connected. You can call me Naoto. Naoto, I see. And what is this? What is this that you wish to ask? As you may have realized, I'm in the middle of investigating fog-related peculiarities in this area. If it's something unrelated, I'm afraid it'll have to wait. The rangers back at supply station wanted to make sure you were safe. I'm here to help you with the investigation. Assist me? You're implying that you should accompany me resource? Or you don't want... Relax, someone need to accept. Oh, you don't want my help? No, feel free to come along. Academia may have its rules. Have the drive and time. With some extra hands, we can accomplish more. I would definitely welcome you to help. Besides, the people at the supply station can rest easy with you around. I didn't mean to sneak out alone and leaving them behind. Just couldn't bear to wait another second before your idea. Like, what you were doing just now? Oh, that was merely a small experiment with my leadership. I was indeed looking for a way to enter the fog. It was until I actually met a phantom. My first time seeing one in person, definitely not the Rupert wave phenomenon, but more like an information-filled body that could be decoded. So what information does it carry, Could it be related to the cause of the fall? With the possibility in mind, I followed the phantom all the way here, which leads to how I was using the decode of my terminal to decipher it. The decode sounds very high-tech. Well, certainly, I've imported upon it myself based on the rudimentary version of the Academy. The new design can automatically recognize and analyze sound, making it great for dealing with unknown sources like phantoms. You're even more confused. More. Who told me not? I suppose. Hui. Hui's my childhood friend. She's a more brilliant researcher than I've ever laid an eye on. My beautiful, beloved wife. Now you're just planning. Well, isn't that a true love if I ever saw one? Anyway, acoustic theories are indeed quite complex, and it also involves information transferring such. It's difficult to explain just once. But with this device, we can decipher what the phantom is saying. Yeah, you, I, song, sky, love, sorrow. These incoherent, but comprise the entirety of message. But the meanings they point to. Naoto, what do you make these words? Like a broken or encrypted poem. Songs rise above the sky as love overcomes sorrow. Let's see, if you had an interpretation, does it appear more romantic? Surprising to see that you have such a creative side. Guess we can rule out the possible connection between the phantoms and the fog out there. After all, those anomalies are nowhere near as beautiful as poetry. Well, at least that's what I deduced from my first encounter with it. I might be proven wrong later on, which is also natural. For now, let's focus on how to get and missed. I've been digging through all the data of Winding Access Mad, and I think I found a way to make it work. We just have to find the site, reboot, and device, clean and fog, and investigate the source. Alright. Luckily, I had brought the ultrasonic pulse chips before setting off, so I can share them directly. These actions just mentioned involve traversing through the marshlands, but don't worry, as long as we have these chips, we don't need to fear the tornado. Wait, where's my backpack? I don't think you had a backpack when we met. Oh no, how could I lose a large backpack like that? All those things in the back. What about the chip? It was when I met you. No, it was when I was chasing Yes! I was chasing after the phantom. I was so caught up I forgot my bag somewhere. Good thing you remember. Where is it? Let's go find it. Alright, we should take a we should make haste and return. But I got way over my head right there. It's good to have the additional verification from a deduction, but it is not the right to let it interfere with the original plan. Now I can see why Hui never let me down to go and investigate on my own. Here, this is where I encountered the phantom. I was in a backpack. Maybe you should search the surrounding area. Let's see. Perfect. Nothing seems to be missing. Thank you. Now I'll be sure to keep a firm eye on it from now on. Now, about the ultrasonic pulse chips we have discussed earlier. Here, put it inside a terminal. What does it do? Dear me, it appears you lack the necessary knowledge regarding the Maya. This calls for a science lesson. All yours, Professor Jingua. This place is called the Winding Axis Mire. Name all the bird-like passive discord monarchs that lives here. Additionally, as you can see, this place has a lot of marshes. Because of water temperature differences, there's a large vortex deep in the Mare. I used to be considered as a local spectacle, but now, with the bizarre fog, it has stirred up dangerous mud and spilled it everywhere. But by installing these chips, we can utilize the resonance of ultrasonic pulses to dissolve the mud. It's hard to explain, so let me show you. What's that mud over there? I'll demonstrate what it means. Ultrasonic pulse chip. You can equip an ultrasonic pulse chip to launch water vortex. The water vortex can clear the mud along the path for hitting the enemies. You can remove the enemies, mud shields, and ground them back. Upon hitting the swamp, the vortex can trigger the all-in-one damage. Well, rather effective, isn't it? But at least it does the job. Good job. Good. If you encounter one Laycon, you give it a few. I'll transport it back to the detailed plan operation. The first question: how do we access this? Oh, you're so fast. I'm not sure if the range is at the station told you, but all welcome. Vortex I just mentioned, they didn't just show up overnight. That's where it begins to be covered in thick fog, so we don't know where these odd events originated. But we still don't know what caused them in the supposedly deepest area. The fog's thick, and wandering into without caution could mean getting lost forever. And I read that in court of Savante CSC committee once built a dedicated facility here. They even developed suppressors to disperse the fog from the inside. But the fog is still here. Yes, despite the well-intended attempt of the CSC scholars, the research facilities were eventually abandoned. Without proper maintenance, the suppressors were down soon after and couldn't be located. With these in mind, our priority is to locate the abandoned facility in order to acquire the suppressors' position and their activation. While reactive the suppressors and dissipate the fog as we progress, we should uncover everything once we reach the deepest place. There is a plan filled with twists and turns. I agree. Should any aspect of the plan not be executed properly, the entire plan may come to a halt. However, isn't it a part of humanity to not back down when faced with the unknown? If there's a way, we shall try it out and eliminate uncertainty along the way. I have confidence, as I won't be accompanying you. my first time working together with anyone other than as my wife. He has always taken care of me. And as a researcher, he's among the most passionate and though she's not here with me today, I trust I can successfully complete the investigation. My new partner. Fine. And I did. Now, very calm. Yes, spirit of science. Now, without further ado, let us get to the settlement closer in the fall. During my previous investigation, resident of that settlement mentioned someone named Wei Sheng, who ran into an unknown CSC building while scavenging. It's likely the facility I have read about in the logs. I have arranged a meeting with him. We should inquire him about the facility location.
Cherish every gain.
Oh my, behind you is the phantom! It just appeared behind you out of nowhere. No, it doesn't hurt anyone, but still. This is something how they described it as a supply station. Huh? You heard about it from the station. Even the number of eyewitnesses are beginning to grow. It appears right by our side, all the places it could be. It's almost as if they were actively seeking any person passing by. Like the phantoms I was following, it immediately stopped moving after realizing it was behind it. I was behind it. Sounds like it was waiting for you. Strange, I wonder what kind of message it's carrying. Now that has to come to us. It has come to us naturally. It's time to bring out my frequency trans program. Wait. Junior points his terminal towards the... Getting full concentration as he reads out the result. Yes, I cannot return. Resurrect, not forget me. Farewell? Leave. No, wait, there's still more. And it's gone. Death, I cannot return. Resurrect, not forget me. Farewell. The words are making pretty hard. It's a different set of friends. Look at that. No, that will introduce too much noise and bring down the effectiveness of the communication. It will make some sense if one message was broken up into separate parts and delivered by piece. Some parts got here, some parts got there. Very much so, yes. It is possible that phantoms each carry different bits of the full message. We need to collect all of them to truly decipher it. That's how the message is broken down. It could be purely random, or it could be constrained by the different sizes and energy capacities of the phantoms. After all, information can get lost as they run out of energy, like our two encounters with the phantoms. We can only extract so much information from a single one. Once their energy is exhausted, they disappear. Precisely. But did you notice that these phantoms were encountered inside the fox, be able to transmit more information? It may be just a coincidence, but I presume that the less distant it travels, the less energy it consumes. Thus, so far, they have only appeared within proximity of the fog, suggesting that the fog may be the origin? We should give it a further look because the fog is clear. As we mentioned before, ecoacoustic and ecology are two deeply connected disciplines of study. Though unraveling hidden secrets in the fog, we may gain comprehensive understandings of these phantoms. Let's press on. It's almost time for our meeting. Owing to your assistance, perhaps, we are barely stalled at disrupting and made much more progress in decoding on this trip. Having a partner that you can get along with really makes for an untraveled investigation. We're here, the place we have agreed to. Teaching the retired army doctor from the Midnight Ranger? This guy looks so young, doesn't he? You must be the researcher. Yes, I am. It's a backup facility. My memories of this correctly. It was Hisham who had made the discovery. And you are... Hello, can you call me? Hisham is my father. He is on his way to meet up, but ran into a few wounded residents. Being a former army doctor, he wanted to take care of the injured before coming to me. Anything we can help you with? Father can't handle on his own. The problem is he needs to get more medicine ASAP to handle the sudden influx of patients. Also, not only did we break our arrangement, it wasn't even fair to just ask you for help. There will be another hour of at most before my father is done. I'll let you know as soon as he gives the word. Do feel free to walk around the settlement if you're feeling bored. It's the coolest human settlement for the fog and where the two Avian TDs has nested years ago. It's from the unique TDs. Avian TDs? With the morning IX? Yes, the morning IX. It cries and shrill, randomly attacking any human that passes by. Other, it has caused us great deal of trouble. But years ago, it didn't behave like this at all. So when I was 5 or 6 years old, I first saw it with my father. Is soared in the sky by another Abiam TDs, singing for one another, even as well stood close by. Those TDs didn't pay as much attention, as if they only saw each other. Later I heard the other TD had died, leaving the morning axis behind. Since then, it has changed. This whole place has changed with it. Must be a lot of pain to be left alone. And there's so much pain, I presume it has to unleash it somehow. It's getting sad all of a sudden. Just as the name would suggest. It sounded like you're quite interested in the creature. If you want to know more, you can ask the elders in the settlement. For me, memories about the Abian TD have become vague and hard to recall. Ugh. I just can't do it, Grandpa. I can't even get a melody going on. That's because you're too little. Can we take a break for a little? Yes, but we can wait. Oh, I can't have you waiting for me. That's the way. That means I can take a break for a while. You little rascal. What can this old man do for this ranger? Oh, is that this? Anyway, nice to see you. And it's sometimes that was uniquely popular among us older generation. And all you need, and all you need, get ready for it. Grab an ordinary TV. Wow, that's indeed a big surprise. A leaf? You sure you can really play music with it? Grandpa, they don't believe you either. Oh, finding a lip and pinch it together on one side like this. Hold other sides close to your lip. Roll. Sounds like birds singing. You turn it for a minute. As long as you got the music in you. If you put your hearts into it, you can even use it to express your feelings. Okay? When we were young, we would sit on a cliff after a long day of work and play some simple tunes with them. Morning Ix and the other birds, TD, rarely attacked anyone. We would watch the two always fly right beside each other, off in the distance, back and forth like lovers. Some random fellows had suggested that use the leaves to say hello, so we gave it a try. And to our surprise, not only did they understand it, they even eventually joined singing to our tunes. Boy, those were just chill and relaxing. Those have been so now only the two left. Yep, all because of what happens afterward. Outbreak, every TD out here was hungry for the sounds. Human or not human, they would tear everything into shreds. Trying to protect his partner, one of the birds were attacked and clawed up alive by rampant TD. The one that survived were mad later because of it, becoming the morning Ix we all know today, perhaps from his perspective. Like a zombie, denying all the attacking and living things that approached it. So you're saying the reasons why Big Birdie became thing because he lost his loved one? Like Miss Quill after Mr. Quill passed away, no longer made delicious rice cakes like she did. Now they taste either salty or bitter. A bit too early to be getting down to your age, don't you think, my boy? You're quite smart. I learned it all from Grandpa. Why, well, you're in for it now. You participate in straws as punishment. In time, one must accept their losses before fully moving on. It doesn't do to dwell on it. It is hard to move from such losses. Yeah, it's tough, but there are things I would always feel driven to do, no matter what. Things like exploring the unknown, like the investigation. Amazing how you can always find a talk about your research. Now, let's push on. I'm done. I think I should stop. Alright, anyone who have watched this, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Ugh.